And even great-grandpa, in his last message when we communicated again, he also said people can finally feel now, people can finally feel or sense what cosmic love feels like. In the past, we also didn't have access to it, but now people have this access. And he says, so love, when people can truly feel this love, then it is actually the love that exists out there in the universe, in the cosmos, in the divine source. We finally have this access now, and he always says, we are really celebrating up there, that people can now experience this, that they have actually now stepped out of this energetic quarantine. We were freed at the end of 23, 24. Other planets were also liberated. For example, on Saturn, many instruments were actually installed to constantly influence the Earth and humanity in a negative way. So, in the background, such magnificent liberations and processes have taken place. And what also contributed to this liberation was that so many people remembered the great light. So that means you as well, of course. Today in the meditation it was said that your greatest task here on earth is to show the light, and everything else is basically just additional tasks. But the most important thing is truly to show the light here, to develop it, to share it with others, so that others can also remember. And ever since we stepped out, we have, so to speak, chaos here, but I see it as positive chaos, because of course, without change, no change can happen. Sometimes it is very exhausting for all of us. I don't know how it is for you. Sometimes I am very tired. These cosmic frequencies that are now truly reaching us with full force, cosmic force, positive force, I would say, we first have to learn to cope with them. In the past, we had no access to these frequencies. We were thrown into the fields of illusion. Earlier, I briefly mentioned that one should work on the atlas at our birth. This spot is a very sacred place. In our training sessions, we also worked with this spot. This spot is essentially the gateway to our timelessness, to our eternity. And this spot is repeatedly attacked by the frequency of time, of earthly time. And we have actually already conducted experiments where we tried, at least temporarily, to free this spot so that we could truly liberate ourselves from earthly time. So I always get from the Pleiadians that humanity is still, in a sense, partially enslaved by two major elements. The media, which still tries to spread its news here. They still find people who are interested in this news or in the frequencies they emit. And the second element is earthly time. That is also a construct. And when we work with this spot, for example, if we imagine, I think I also posted this on Telegram, if we imagine a golden spiral spinning over this spot, a right turning spiral, then we are partially freed from this construct of time. If we ever free ourselves, maybe it will still take some time. But if we do free ourselves, then we connect with what I would call cosmic time, which actually isn't even cosmic time. And then we are free. The Pleiadians also live without time. They are only connected to this cosmic time. And for me that was I couldn't understand that at all. I said, well, then how do you, for example, make appointments with each other? How does that work? How do you know what day of the week it is and so on? And they simply say, if we want to meet up, we feel that the other person wants it too, then we arrange to meet, or we just run into each other. And they say they also orient themselves by color frequencies. They say that for them the days each have specific colors. For example, Tuesday is blue, but they also have a different way of counting than we do. They are not on this calendar. That's also just a construct. Yes, but they arrange to meet either by feeling or by the colors.